From the best offline gems to the most intense online battlegrounds, this list has a masterpiece for every single one of you. So grab your phone, get comfortable, and let's dive into the future of mobile gaming. Don't touch that skip button. Well, we've reached the king of all the games today, and this is the official port of Hitman Absolution. You are a professional killer, and every mission is a work of art. You can take out the target in 100 ways, from a quiet garage to a fireworks display of grenades. The graphics are top-notch, the plot is interesting, and the atmosphere is truly cinematic. This is, by the way, the coolest Hitman in terms of plot, dealing with Agent 47's inner demons, his personality, and his struggle with emotions. Now everyone can be the perfect assassin on the way to school, work, or even in the restroom. The main thing is not to confuse your target with a neighbor. Hitman Absolution is a game where every kill is art, and you are the artist, only instead of a brush, you have a suppressor. ScarFall 2.0, this game is like PUBG and Free Fire rolled into one, and it truly offers pure mobile fun with all the dynamics, customization, vehicles, and upgrades you could want. You jump out of a plane, run to loot, find a helmet and a gun, and then get hit on the head with a frying pan by a schoolboy from Brazil. Classic. ScarFall gives you everything you need: drive, adrenaline, and shouts of one more round. Plus, the graphics have improved, the weapons feel more substantial, and the maps are more spacious. You can play solo, duo, or with a squad, and in any case, someone will still snipe you from half a map away. But that's the fun of it, every match is an adventure. Outliver Tribulation, this is a fresh survival horror game where you take on the role of a soldier, Belanle Boyega, who is escaping from rebels only to find herself in the center of trials in a supernatural world full of ancient power. Her only way home is to perform an ancient ritual. Or so she believes. The game is beautifully gloomy, and truly oppressive with its atmosphere. Everything here is built on tension and puzzles. Outliver, Tribulation is the perfect game if you want to solve riddles in dark tombs and survive a terrifying fusion of African mythology and Souls-like combat. My Rusty Car. This game is a real gift for my summer car fans. If you've ever had a dream of bringing an old wreck back to life, here it is. My Car is a car assembly simulator, but with a special vibe. You take an old bucket of bolts, wash it, paint it, fix the engine, and turn it into a beauty. Every detail is a tiny victory, especially when it doesn't fall off after 5 minutes. The coolest moment is when you finally start the engine and this old monster comes to life. In short, if you love the smell of gasoline in the morning and want to feel like a master mechanic, this is the game for you. Hono Truck, now this is a turn. A Bolivian truck simulator where every trip is a test. The roads are narrow, the turns are deadly, and the trailer behind you has a life of its own. You sit in the cab, listen to the engine, and feel like a real driver. But don't relax, one wrong turn and that's it, you're off a cliff, and the cargo is gone. The graphics are beautiful, the physics are excellent, and if you switch to the cockpit view, it really feels like you are a hairy truck driver. This game is perfect if you want to relax and, at the same time, tempt fate at every curve. Junkyard Rush Racing. This isn't just a racing game, it's dirty, noisy, adrenaline-fueled chaos through dumps, construction sites, and wastelands where asphalt is luxury. You drive, jump over trash, knock down barrels, and feel your heartbeat in rhythm with the engine's roar. The best part? The graphics are specially optimized for weaker devices, so Redmi owners should absolutely take note. Cars are customizable, the tracks are crazy, and most importantly, it's all wildly fun. Every race is like a small rock concert, lots of explosions, engine thunder, and a finish line reached with smoke pouring from under the hood. WWE 2K25 Netflix Edition. Real trash, fun, and mayhem, that's what this game is about. Yes, now you can have wrestling right on your phone, and with next-gen level graphics. You choose a fighter, jump into the ring, and total destruction begins. Strikes, throws, spin kicks, everything here looks cool and feels powerful. You can play as stars like The Rock/Dwayne Johnson, or create your own fighter with a beard like a guy at the market, or a girl with maximum assets and an equally huge attitude. Perfect if you just want to let off some steam. One match, and you feel like you've won at life, at least for a couple of minutes. The fresh installment of the best time killer of all time is now available for download, Brake Roadtrip. Your brakes simply fail, and you race wherever your eyes take you. You fly down mountains, crash into trees, knock down fences, and laugh out loud while doing it. This is not a race, it's pure panic and chaos. The physics are cool, the locations are colorful, and the character flies as if cosplaying the helicopter from GTA 4. The main goal is to survive as long as possible. Sounds easier than it is. If you want to relax and have a laugh, Roadtrip will give you a ton of fun and shouting. Just don't play it before bed, or you'll dream of roads without brakes. Quarantine Zombie. Just look at this. A clothing scanner right on your phone. Imagine a peaceful epidemic, zombies all around, and you are the border guard who has to scan everyone for infection. What were you thinking? You need to decide who to let in, who to shoot, who to check for the virus, and who to simply send back behind the barrier. The graphics are pleasant, the gameplay is meditative, and it's just what you need after a tiring workday. If you wanted to feel like someone who decides destinies, but also shoots people in the head, this game is exactly what you need. Just don't confuse a civilian with an infected person, they often behave the same way. Spider Fury. You've probably seen a million Spider games, but this is pure trash and fun at the same time. Spider Fury is a mix of a superhero simulator, action, and absolute madness. You can shoot webs, climb walls, fly over the city, mutate, combine abilities, and generally do whatever you want. It's as if Marvel decided to take a break and make a game purely for fun. You play it and truly feel like a superhero, only the costume looks like it came from a children's party store. Welcome to the Russian version of the super popular game, the place where roads are a test and overtaking is a feat. In this game, you race along village tracks where, instead of highways, you have bumps, puddles, and a grandpa in a Neva. The cars are domestic, the landscapes are realistic, and the spirit of the village is perfectly captured. Here you're not just driving, you're fighting fate in your suspension. You can upgrade your car, put on new wheels, paint the body, and perform real drifting in the mud. If you love Russian roads and want to feel what it's like to overtake a Komets truck in a Zhiguli, this is your game. DREDGE is a fishing horror game. Sounds strange, right? You play as a fisherman who goes out to sea at dawn, casts his nets, and by night, starts catching. Not exactly ordinary fish. The whole thrill is in the atmosphere. During the day, everything is calm, waves, seagulls, sunshine. But at night, the game turns into a real nightmare, thick fog, lantern light, strange shadows underwater. You have to decide whether to take the risk and stay at sea to catch a rare creature, or return to the pier before you go mad. I'm sure everyone will love this game, as I recently finished it myself and was absolutely thrilled. This is for those who love unusual plots and are ready to fight their fears. Raven 2 is a huge RPG action game with console-level graphics, epic battles, and a beautiful world. You create a hero, fight monsters, complete missions, and live in a full-fledged RPG right on your phone. The combat is fluid, the effects are powerful, and the bosses are so challenging that you start doubting your reflexes. The customization is deep, the plot is well developed, and in general, this is one of those games that can be set as an example. If you need scale, drive, and colorful swords, Raven 2 will give you all of that in spades. The most graphically intense game of 2025 so far, but that's not certain.